Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have week 8 of the RoDL3, and that one is going to be right here against Goose. So if you recall, going into this match, we are 3-4, as our opponents are actually 4-3. So this is actually an incredibly critical matchup here for us. Thanks to the rough loss we had last week, we are really in a position where we really just kind of have to win every game from this point forward. So yeah, it's going to be a rough one. But looking at his team, he is bringing pretty much what I expected. So yeah, I don't exactly know what I want to lead with. I've had a couple different options kicking around in my head. I did make a couple of transactions this week, actually, and I actually got rid of my Poltegeist and my Barrascuda and grabbed Gallade and Rotom Wash. So, and actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'm thinking about leading with the Rotom Wash, but yeah, I am going to go ahead and lead with the Rotom Wash because actually the one thing that he did that does surprise me here a little bit is that I don't see the Rhydon, so he doesn't have the electric immunity, so that's something that I'm a little surprised of, but everything else is standard, so hopefully we can do what we have to do to get the job done here today. Pretty nervous because, like I said, we really need this win here today, so I do have a plan coming in, and hopefully it'll work out a little bit anyway. So there he is, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and lead with the Cinderace. So not exactly what I wanted to see here, but you know, we might be able to work with it. So like I said, he doesn't have that electric immunity thanks to the fact that he does not have the Rhydon. So I think I might actually, it's pretty safe to go for the Volt Switch here. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I am Choice Spec, so this should hurt pretty bad. He's actually going to U-turn, and of course, he does have the Libero ability, which is going to change him to Bug, so he's going to get the Stab. That is going to get actually some pretty sizable chip off of me, which is not great. But he is going to get the Switch, and we'll see what he wants to bring in here. And it looks like he's going to come in with the Ludicolo, so that's okay. I am going to go ahead and Volt Switch on this thing. That Specs Volt Switch is going to do a ton of damage, take him down by about half, and then I do get this Switch option right now. So I think to keep the momentum going, what do I want to bring in here? I think I'm actually going to go for the Alolan Ninetales. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that in. And I am going to get the Snow Warning to make it hail on the battlefield. So that's good. And he is going to take that residual damage, which is also good. And he's going to go ahead and regain some HP with the leftovers, it looks like. So going to be sitting at about half. Now, I actually am not carrying Freeze Dry, although I think I might be able to bluff the Freeze Dry here. So I think I'm going to take a risk, and I'm actually going to go ahead and try to set up a nasty plot here. So yeah, because thinking he's probably not going to want to stay in on this matchup. So I think I'm just going to take a chance and go for that. And he is going to indeed switch, so that's actually good. And he is going to be switching into the Cinderace, so that is also good. So I am going to get that nasty plot, so that is going to give me that sharp special attack increase. So I am Focus Sash as well, so I will be able to survive any attack he goes for. So I think I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse here. He's probably just going to go for the Fire move, I would imagine. So going to go for the Dark Pulse. At +2, it should take him out, I think. At least I hope. So he is going to stay in and go for the Pyro Ball, of course. So that is going to hit me, and it will drop me all the way down to the Focus Sash, but I do survive because of it. And then I'm going to hit him up with the Dark Pulse. And is it going to be enough? And actually, no. That's kind of a surprise. This might be a bulky variant here. So yeah, that's actually kind of a shock that he's, yeah, that he was able to survive that. That's kind of a shock to me. So yeah, that's actually not good. So yeah, even at +2, he was able to take that really well. So that does actually kind of throw a little bit of a monkey wrench into my plans here. So I kind of don't want to lose Ninetales this early. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and, I mean, he's probably, I'm not 100% sure what he's going to do. He could U-turn. I think I'm just going to swap into the Seismitoad because I do want to try and save Ninetales here. So I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm going to come in with the Seismitoad, and he's just going to U-turn, so that kind of sucks. So he is going to get the switch advantage here, which is unfortunate, and that is going to do a lot of damage to this thing. So yeah, not great, actually. So we'll see what he wants to bring in return. And it is going to go ahead and be the Ludicolo, actually, so not great. We're both going to take the hail damage here. I take the damage first, so that indicates that I am going to outspeed this thing, I believe. But I don't really think I have anything that can take this thing out in one shot, so yeah, not great. So I think I am just going to be forced to switch out here again, unfortunately. I'm going to go into the Ninetales. I think, or I'm sorry, the Goodra. I believe whatever this thing goes for, I should be relatively fit to handle. So he's just going to go for the Leech Seed. So that is going to get set up, which is actually not good. So yeah, that's going to be it for the Hail. He's going to regain some more HP with the Leftovers. And then I'm going to lose some HP to the Leech Seed, so that's not great. Yeah, definitely not great. So he's probably gonna switch out, I would think, predicting the poison move. So he might try to come in with the Skarmory. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt here to try and catch something with that. And indeed, he is gonna switch. So. We'll see what he wants to go into, and it is going to be the Skunk Tank, actually. Okay, so I'm going to hit this thing with a Thunderbolt, so going to do a decent amount, actually, and then unfortunately the Leech Seed is going to take its toll once again, so not great. So I think I'm going to want to switch out here just because I don't want to lose any more HP to the Leech Seed, so I'm going to go back into the Seismitoad, actually. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we'll see what he does. He goes for a Toxic, so he is going to get the poison off on me, so that's actually not good. But yeah, it kind of is what it is. So I'm going to be taking the residual damage from the poison, get the HP recovery from the Leftovers as well. So yeah, not great, but yeah, so now I kind of have a decision to make. I could try to get the Stealth Rocks set up on him, or I could go for an attack. So he might come in with the Skarmory, predicting the ground move. So yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't imagine he's probably going to want to... I think I'm just going to go for the Liquidation, actually, to try and hit something. He's probably going to come in with the Skarmory. So, no, he's actually going to come in with the Ludicolo instead. Okay, so going to get a Liquidation on this thing. It is resisted X4, so not going to do much of anything, unfortunately. I do get the Defense Drop, which is not bad. And then I do regain the HP with the Leftovers. And then I am going to... Or he's going to also regain the HP with the Leftovers. So, gonna take more poison damage. Again, I really just don't think that I can stay in here. I think I'm gonna have to switch, but what into... I think I'm gonna just go ahead and switch into the Scissor this time around. So, try and change it up a bit. Hopefully, I got to try and get some momentum back, because it definitely is not looking too solid right now. He's going to go for the Leech Seed again, so he's going to go ahead and land that once again, and then he is going to regain more HP once again with the Leftovers. So this thing is staying pretty healthy, unfortunately, and then he is going to get the HP from the Leech Seed from me as well. So the only good thing about this is that I do have him in a position where I think it's pretty safe to just go for the Choice Banded U-turn here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. He's probably not going to want to stay in. Indeed, he's not. So he's going to switch this time probably into the Skarmory. So indeed, yep, here comes the Skarmory. So I am going to be able to get that U-turn on the Skarmory, which will be a little bit of chip damage. And then I do get, of course, the mandatory switch, and I think I'm definitely going to want to come back in with the Rotom Wash once again at this point. So try and keep some momentum going here. Hopefully he is going to regain some HP, looks like, with the leftovers. That's going to put him up to almost full, not quite though, which is key because his Sturdy will not be live right now. So I am going to go for that Choice Specs Volt Switch once again, again with no resistance to it. He is actually going to go for the switch once again, and he is going to come back, or he's going to come in with the, yeah, this thing. So going to Specs Volt Switch that thing. It is going to do a lot of damage, which is nice. And then what do I want to come in with here? Not 100% sure. I actually... yeah, I don't actually know what I want to come in with here. Not sure. Yeah, this is actually a pretty critical decision for me right now. I could come in with the Goodra. I am Assault Vest, so I might be fit, although he could hit me with a super effective. This is a tough one, actually. I think I have to just come in with Goodra and try to survive an attack. So, yeah, we're going to come in with the Goodra, and I am max HP with an Assault Vest, so I am going to hope that I can survive an attack from this thing, because nothing else I have can really take an attack from this thing. So he's actually going to go for a switch, not wanting to chance it. That's interesting. So he's going to come in with the Gardevoir, so that sucks actually. So the Draco Meteor not going to do anything. So yeah, that's not good. He does get a free switch there. Now, going to force me into another difficult decision. It feels like they all are, actually. I could go for the Sludge Wave. Obviously, I don't know what set this thing's rocking, but what kind of switch? I don't have a ton of switch options for this thing. I feel like I have to... I don't think a Sludge Wave is going to take this thing out, though. That's the problem. Yeah, I don't think a Sludge Wave is going to do it, but... you know what? I might just have to risk it, though. Yeah, I think we just have to go for an attack here and see what it does, see how much damage. I actually outspeed. That's a little interesting. I wasn't expecting that. But I'm going to outspeed this thing, knock him down to a 3rd HP. He's going to go for a Calm Mind. Okay. So he's going to try to boost his special attack, special defense. So it's actually, he's bulky set, so it's actually a good thing that I stayed in. And then looks like he's got the leftovers as well, so that's not great. Based on the damage output after the Calm Mind, it's going to be really close, actually. It's actually going to be really close whether or not another Sludge Wave can take him out. But, you know, I don't know. It's going to be really close. I feel like I have to risk it, though. At this point, I just think I have to risk it, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the Sludge Wave. Hopefully it's enough. I kind of don't think it'll be, and no, it's not enough to take him out. He's going to hit me with a Moonblast in return. He's at +1, and I am going to survive that, though, with 18 HP in the red. That is awesome. So that's a clutch survive there by Goodra, so that is great. So, unfortunately... so he might definitely, and he might anticipate the Sludge Wave and try to switch, but I feel like I don't really have a choice. I feel like I just have to go for the Sludge Wave again, so that's what I'm going to do. And he does stay in, so he's going to take another Sludge Wave, and I don't think he is going to take it. No, he's not going to be able to survive that Sludge Wave, thankfully. So finally we are going to get rid of the Gardevoir, and that is going to knock him down to 5, so that is pretty clutch. I'm going to take the lead there briefly for the moment. which is great, but getting rid of the Gardevoir is nice as well. So unfortunately, Goodra is pretty low right now, and so he's going to come back in with the yeah, this thing. So yeah, I know unfortunately that I cannot survive another attack, but I think I might unfortunately just have to. I might just have to let Goodra go down here. I think I might just have to let Goodra go down. Yeah, because I don't think it's, yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to go for the Draco, yeah. So, he is going to go for the Shadow Ball, okay. So, going to hit me with the Shadow Ball, and yeah, from that range, that's definitely going to take me out. So that's going to drop me to 5 as well. So, the question is, what do I have for this thing? And the answer, I don't know, but, yeah, I think I have to, yeah, I mean, I could try to come in with Gallade and hope that with the problem is, though, I do have speed investment and I do have a Scarf, but if he's fully speed invested, then he's gonna outspeed me, so I think my best bet is to try and survive. So I think I'm gonna come in with I think Rotom's probably my best option at this point. So I'm gonna come in with the Rotom, and hopefully I can survive from that range. I am at 2/3 HP, so hopefully I can take, I'm going to go for a Choice Spec Shadow Ball on my own. Hopefully I can survive an attack. He's going to go for the Shadow Ball again, and we'll see how much it does. And no, I can't survive. So this thing might actually be Choice Spec, actually, which would be really bad. But yeah, that's really bad. That's going to kill my Rotom off and drop me to 3, so yeah, that's really bad. This is not good. Yeah, the Scissor is max HP invested. I feel like I don't know. Yeah, this is not good. I'm actually at 4, but not 3. I don't know if Gallade's going to be able to outspeed, though, but I don't know if anything else is going to be able to take an attack at this point. I might just have to risk it. I think I just have to risk it, because I don't think anything else is going to be able to take an attack. If this thing is Specs, which it looks like it is, I don't think anything else can take an attack from this thing, so I have to hope that I can outspeed with the spread that I have. And just go for the knockoff. And moment of truth, no, he's going to go for the switch, actually. Okay, so that might mean that he might actually be worried that I'm going to outspeed. So I'm going to hit this thing with a knockoff, and I'm going to get rid of his leftovers, so that's good. Yeah, but yeah, still not actually in a great position after. Yeah. I think I have to switch out since I am Scarf locked. So, but yeah, losing Rotom actually really hurt at that point. I would have been better off losing pretty much anything else. So yeah, and he's gonna go for an Iron Defense. Yikes, that is not good. So that is going to increase his defense drastically. So that means pretty much any physical attack I go for is gonna do next to nothing to this thing. So. Yeah, so this is not a good spot to be in right now, unfortunately. Yeah, this is not good. I think I just have to go for the U-turn. So that's what I'm going to do. He's going to go for another Iron Defense. Jesus. Okay, so he's really walling up here. So he's at +4. I am going to go ahead and U-turn. That is barely going to do anything, but... yeah, I feel like there's only one Pokemon I have left that is a special attacker in this point, and that's the Ninetales, so I have to just come in with that. And I guess I just have to hit this thing as hard as I can and hope for the best here. So, gonna get the Hail, and then he is gonna take the Hail damage, so I really have, at this point, no choice but just to go for the Blizzard and hope that it's enough. So that's what I'm going to do. And he does stay in, so he takes the Blizzard, and it is enough. Yes, thank Jesus. Okay, the Blizzard's enough to get rid of the Scarm. That's going to drop him to 4. Okay, so that's another big threat out of the way. But now, unfortunately, he is going to go ahead and come in with the Cinderace. So, let's see here. So, yeah, he does have quite a few options at this point. He's probably, I know I can't take another attack from this thing. That's the problem. So I think I pretty much just have to stay in here and let him take me out. So that's what I'm going to just do here. Going to go for the Dark Pulse, and he is just going to Pyro Ball. So that is definitely going to take me out from that range, of course. So that is going to knock me down to 3. And he is going to take that hail damage. So it's going to kind of be a moment of truth at this point. I think I really just have to lean on Gallade here, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come in with the Gallade, and time is almost up, unfortunately. So I'm just going to have to go for a knockoff here and hope that I can outspeed him or make something happen. So he is actually going to go for a switch here, and he is going to come in. Let's see, what does he come in with? He comes in with the Skunk Tank. That is not good. So this thing's going to take a knockoff, which is not going to do basically anything. So I'm going to take Rocky Helmet damage, and then we're both going to take the hail. And yeah, I think, unfortunately, the timer's going to get me again here. I have no choice but to switch into the Seismitoad, which I'm going to do. Yeah, so there's the Seismitoad. Not going to get another chance. He's going to play rough, and that's not going to take me out. But the hail's going to be over, and I don't think we're going to get another turn here. Yeah, Leftovers Recovery is going to activate. Yeah, so going to take the poison damage as well. And yeah, it looks like we're going to lose another match to the timer, and that really sucks. I mean, I don't know what would have happened, for sure, but yeah, we'll never know because of the timer, unfortunately. So yeah, so that's gonna do it. Yeah, that really sucks. So we're gonna lose that one on a 4-3 to Goose. And yeah, the timer once again just playing another factor in another game, and yeah, it's just really bad. So not a bad game, but yeah, just the timer is just a killer in Generation 8 in general. So yeah, with that, we are regretfully gonna drop to 3 and 5 in here in the season, which really does suck. So at this point, yeah, we're pretty much gonna have to win every game from this point forward to have a shot at making the playoffs in this season of the league. But who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. Definitely the last couple weeks, some close games, but just some unfortunate situations, and battling the timer and whatnot is just, it's not a good situation to be in. But I guess we'll just see what we can do moving forward. So that's it. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and/or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.